Good morning, welcome to Erie Shores Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. When you go into a large shopping center, DIY, Sam's, Wally World, whatever it is, do you stop and take a minute to see where the emergency exits are? Where the exits are that you just came in and you're going to leave? Do you know where they're located in the building? Before you go in any further, stop at the entranceway and make note. Where are the restrooms? Where are the exits? Is there any emergency exits? The reason I'm telling you this is, and hopefully you'll never have to face this, is an active shooter response. Do you know what to do when you're in the middle of Wally World asking about, hey, do we need this for our prepping supplies? And all of a sudden you hear pop, 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 and screaming. Do you know what to do? First thing you should do is determine where the shooter is at and where that noise is coming from. And if you decide it is gunfire, run like hell to the closest exit away from the shooter. Take your significant other and get the hell out. Encourage other people to follow you out that door and get to safety as quickly as possible away from the shooter. No, you're not being a coward. You are saving yourself to come home to your loved ones. You are saving others to come home to their loved ones. You are getting out to a safe location, calling 911, and giving them the best description of the shooter or shooters, what he's wearing if you see them, what type of weapon does he have, male, female, age, and everything else. But you have saved yourself, you have saved others. Run is the number one response. Get the hell out. Find the closest exit and get out. Number two, if you can't make the exits, hide. Hide in a bathroom, hide in an office, and lock the doorway, Lock it. Turn off the lights. Be quiet. If there are others in there with you, tell them to silence their phones. If they are on with 911, tell them to talk quietly, whisper. Turn off the office lights, block the door, lock the door, and be quiet. Don't come out until the police say, come out, it's safe. Hide behind a big object to cover your silhouette. Hide under something so you can't be seen, but hide behind a counter. That's not cowardice, that's saving your life. That's helping others save their life. By turning off the office lights, by locking the door, by moving desks and blocking the door, by hiding under your desk. Fight is the next one, is the absolute last one. If you are trapped, you can't make the exit, and there is limited places to hide or you cannot hide, then use whatever you have to fight for your life. Encourage others. We're trapped. The guy just kicked in the office door. What are you going to do? You get a fire extinguisher, pull the pin and blow it at him. Use it to hit him with it. Have pins, use them as a stabbing object. Rulers, slashing. Books, throwing at them. Do whatever you can. Chairs, hitting them with the chair. Do whatever you can to fight for your life. Go absolute berserk on this person or people. But remember, run, hide, fight if you can't make the exit. Save your life. Save others' lives. Don't be a John Wayne hero pulling out your everyday carry Glock. I can get this guy. No, you can't. You're not trained for it. If you have a gun and you're standing by the exit, watch for the shooter, but get everybody out and don't pull a Rambo and go looking for this guy. You're not trained for it. You'll get killed. And if you're in there and the cops are there and you're hiding behind, a counter thinking you're going to get the shooter, you're going to get shot by mistake. You're going to die an idiot. If you go popping off rounds at this shooter, what if he's wearing a bulletproof vest? You're wasting your ammo. You hit his plate, he gets up. What are you wearing? Nothing. You're going to get dead. or your bullets are going to pass through and kill some girl hiding in the dressing room. Get out. If you're talking to 911, give them the description of who the shooter is. How many shooters are they? What are they wearing? What type of weapon is he using? Where was the last time you saw him in the building? Be of assistance. If you're there and you see somebody fall that's getting shot and they're still alive and you think you're going to save them, don't. I'm sorry to say that. If you go running out there and try to render first aid to stop the bleeding, that shooter is going to see you and he's going to say, you know what? I wanted them dead. You're not saving them. Kapow! You're dead. If you could safely grab that person on the way out the door and help the walking wounded get out the door, then do so. But if you're going to run over to the aisle where somebody's down there bleeding and it's pouring out profusely, unless you can stop that bleeding, no matter what you do, they're going to pass a certain time where they bled out too much and they're going to die of shock. No matter what you do, they've passed the line of recovery. Get out. Once the shooter is dispatched or gone, and you still are in the building and you feel the urge that you can help somebody that may be walking wounded and you can do so safely, do it at your own risk. If you can be of assistance to EMTs, you have the training, do it at your own risk. More often than not, they'll tell you to get out. Go talk to an officer. Tell them what you know. Call your loved ones and say, yeah, well, I was just involved in a shooting. I'm safe. Hopefully, we will never have to face that. But before you walk in any large public places, take note. Where are the exits? Is this the only way I can get in, get out? Where's the emergency exit? Do they have a public restroom that we can hide in? Where are the dressing rooms that I can hide in? Is there anything I can hide under? And lastly, what do I have on me that I can use to attack the attacker, to defend myself? This is everyday preparedness. This should always be on your mind. There are a lot of videos on YouTube how to survive an active shooter. All of them tell you, run, hide, fight. None of them tell you, pull out your gun and go after the shooter. Zero. None of them tell you to do that. None of them tell you to go and try and rescue a wounded person. Zero. They all tell you, run, hide, fight. That's how you'll survive an active shooter. Hopefully, you'll never have to be involved in one. But know where the exits are, know where the emergency exits are, know where the bathrooms are at. That will help you. Have an emergency trauma kit in your car in case you are wounded. Stop the bleeding. Apply your own tourniquet. Be your own medic. Be a survivor. Plug the holes to stop the bleeding. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Please continue to do so. Refer me to others. I appreciate it. This is real life preparedness for everyday situations. Greg with Erie Shores. Please get yourself right with God. Get baptized. Ask for forgiveness. You're never promised a tomorrow. Greg out.